Hi, I'm Jim Cramer. I'm here with our energy expert, Dan Dicker. We got something to talk about, Dan. Okay, so Apache and Anadarko. Anadarko is interested, stock deal. Apache says no, Anadarko walks away. I mean, come on, what are the implications of this?
I'm wondering myself. I mean, first of all, I think Anadarko is a kind of a brilliant move to kind of come in and kind of steal Apache at a really good price. I don't know what the premium was, but it's an all-stock deal, and considering Anadarko's position, their debt position right now, their ability to even make any kind of proposal that even had any kind of chance of succeeding, to me was, I think, a brilliant play. Now, you know, the chances of it working out were small, and most of us, we were sitting here yesterday when we didn't know who the suitor was, saying, oh, it's got to be Exxon, it's got to be Chevron,
Right,
it's got to be
that's
BP.
right.
We were praying, okay, this is the start
Right.
of that consolidation wave we've all been waiting for in oil, and it turns out to be, you know, I don't know if it's very important now, considering that it was very much kind of a thieving kind of idea.
Yeah, but why did Anadarko make it public?
I don't think they had a choice. In some ways, there must have been a leak somewhere, to tell you the truth.
Really?
You know,
So that's what you're thinking of, not to get their stock. I mean, their stock was getting killed because of it.
and Apache ran to Goldman. They were looking for
Yeah.
protection because it was a well underpriced kind of offer, and that kind of led to, it's very difficult to keep these things sub rosa once that kind of gets out into the market space.
Now, at any given time, Anadarko, ever since they cleared up the mess with Macondo, has considered to be vulnerable to a takeover.
I thought it's exactly why we were all surprised. I mean, it's not Anadarko being the suitor. They're the ones who are supposed to be taken over by somebody. Other names that I've spoken about in the past, I think, are tremendous buys here. Apache is not one of them.
Okay, so give me some names.
Hess, for example, I've been waiting for someone to make a bid for Hess. All of these stocks that have been like $100, $110 stocks that are now trading 50 or 60, I've expected, you know, at this point, and I've expected it for a while.
Oh, but let me give you a couple. Just do a lightning round, okay? You tell me whether they're expected or not. Continental.
I would say yes. I would say that they're very much in play. It's one that has tremendous assets, tremendous problems on the debt side. It's the kind of thing that gets restructured by a big player.
Wow.
Just the biggest Bakken player out there.
Whiting.
No, I think not. They tried to find a suitor, and in fact, that's failed miserably. And I would say that they're not open for a buyout at this
Occidental.
point. Too big, I think.
Right?
Yeah.
Pioneer.
No, too expensive. I think Sheffield's assets are being overvalued here to a certain degree, and I don't think they're ripe for a takeover.
EOG.
Again, I think, you know, I think they're correctly valued, but also they're the premier one in the space. The premium you'd have to pay for them at this point, I think, is too much.
Some natural gas Range.
You know, the natural gas players. Let's you know, if I was looking for other shale players, Devon, I think, is out there.
Devon was going to be my list of what. How about that one? It's very cheap.
Super cheap. I think it's way undervalued by the market here, and has been for a while. And if I was looking for someone to come in. I mean, that's why this, you know, when I heard Apache, okay, it's starting what we've been waiting for.
And Cimarex, Concho, Noble, all did equity deals. None of those, right?
Yeah, none of those, I think. But you know, Noble?
Really? Davidson might want to bring the register?
Yeah, and it's also a little, it's a more complex kind of set of assets. So it's very difficult to know.
You've got the Israeli asset.
Israeli and Wattenberg. A little more complex, so maybe not so. But again, looking in those prime shale areas, I think you hit on the ones that might be in play.
All right, this is a great video. Thank you so much, Dan.
Okay.